Welcome back to my channel, Cord Cutting in Sports. This is just going to be hopefully a brief video with some updates in the college football offseason of changes that have happened in the last couple of months. So some of these changes actually happened during the middle of the season. Some happened, right at the very end, and some have happened since the national championship game was played in late January. All right, so let's go ahead and dive right into it. All right, so here's a brief summary of the things that have changed so far. Well, I'm going to talk about these more in detail coming up, but basically, Fubo had added an RSN free plan in December and then removed it a couple months later. DirecTV Stream has added basically a sports-only streaming package. It's called MySports. Max took the Bleacher Report Sports add-on, which basically has all the the college football, college basketball, and other sporting events, and moved it to the two highest paid tiers. And also, every service has increased their prices basically within the last 8 months. All right, so let's talk about Fubo. They launched a plan called Essential in December 2024, and it's basically identical to the Pro plan, except it did not have any RSNs in it. So therefore, there was no RSN fee. All the other channels were identical, though. However, they removed this package a couple months later, in March of 2025. So now the only people that have access to it are current subscribers. New subscribers are not able to sign up for it. In addition to that, they also increased their prices in January 2025. So all the base plans went up by $5 a month, and some of the RSN fees increased by $1 a month. So the minimum RSN fee is now $13. Previously it was $12, but the maximum I believe, stayed the same at $16 a month. All right, DirecTV Stream introduced a new plan in January 2025, only to some limited markets, before rolling it out nationwide in February 2025, called MySports. This plan is $70 a month, and it includes 25 sports and also some news channels as well. You can see the college football related channels listed on the right side of the screen there. And in addition, it includes access to ESPN Plus, and it also has access to 4K content. Now, a couple things to be aware of. ABC is listed as an included channel, for certain markets. However, when I went to their page and I put in, my home area, it did not have ABC listed as a channel, as a as one of the channel icons. And when I put in some other markets, just random zip codes and stuff, ABC did not appear in any of those search results. So ABC is supposed to be included, but it is not currently showing. I mean, I haven't tried out this package. I haven't ordered it or trialed it or anything, so I'm not sure if ABC is actually included or not. But that's one thing to be aware of. Also, CBS was advertised at the launch. Like when they first announced this, they said it would include CBS, but as of right now, CBS is not included anywhere. And just to show you what I mean, so ABC Local, is listed here for MySports. It still says available in select markets only, which is the same wording that it has for Fox Local and NBC Local. However, CBS, notice it just has a red X. I guess indicating that as of today, as of now, it's not included anywhere, but it is supposed to be included. Now, one other thing to mention is that the number of streams you get with this is unclear. So DirecTV Stream, the main packages, entertainment, choice, and so on, basically allow up to 20 streams on your home network and 3 streams outside of the home. However, if you go back to that same page that I was just at, so this is kind of a landing page solely for MySports. Under this part here, watch at home or on the go. Watch TV wherever you go with the DirecTV Stream app, including no extra cost. So if you click on this thing here, notice it says limited to up to 3 concurrent streams. I'm assuming that is referring to, out of home or out of network, i.e. on the go concurrent streams. I don't know, again, if that number is referring to the number that you get on your home network. So as of today, I'm not sure whether it's 3 or whether it is 20 that you get on your home network, but it should appear that it's only 3 outside of your home network. All right, so again, those are just a couple things to be aware of regarding this product, but it does look like a potential promising option in that it's basically the cheapest kind of base price now to get all the college football channels that you see listed there, and and should ideally include most, if not all, of your local channels. All right, now let's talk about Max and the one change that has happened with respect to it. So inside Max, you have the Bleacher Report Sports add-on, which basically has all the sports content. Originally, that was designed to be a $10 add-on to the regular Max service. However, since it was introduced, they had never actually been charging that. They had just basically included it for free for every level of service that Max offered. However, they changed, and now going forward, there's not going to be any charge for the Bleacher Report Sports add-on. It's just all going to be free. However, they moved it to only the 2 highest cost tiers. So ad-free, $16 a month or $150 a year, or ultimate ad-free, a little more expensive there, are the only ones that you will be able to enjoy the sports content on. So if you have the basic plan, the just with ads plan, which is significantly cheaper than these other 2 ones, you will not be able to watch any of the college football games that are aired on Max or on their various TNT or True TV on those stations. All right, let's talk briefly about the price changes that have gone into effect since the season started, really. So Hulu Live raised its base plan price again. This happened in October, so it's now $83 a month for the base plan. DIRECTV Stream raised its various packages by different amounts. Entertainment's now $87, Choice is now up to $115, Ultimate's up to $130 a month. Sling raised the price of the blue and orange plans individually by $6 a month, so they're now up to $46. And the combined package of blue and orange also went up by the same amount, so that's now $61 a month. YouTube TV raised its base plan price by $10 a month, and it's now up to $83 a month, so it's the same price as Hulu Live. And as I mentioned previously, Fubo increased its prices as well by $5 a month on its base packages and also increased its RSN fees as well. All right, so like I said, this was just meant to be a brief video highlighting some of the updates and the changes that have happened over the last 8 months, since the season kicked off in terms of plans and packages available and costs of the various options. So check back. There'll probably be another update, during the summer, some point leading up to the season before, again, I release, the official guide, the much longer video sometime in late August.